I know, right?
I just burped.
Why you gotta try to look like me, man?
Because I saw, okay, so I was going to dress more classier today with my black blouse on. But then I saw your t-shirt and your whole outfit just looked so much cooler than mine. Like, so I was like, oh, let me wear the same t-shirt. But the pants that I'm wearing, I don't really like them with this, but it is what it is. Like, we're not always going to be
It's whatever.
on our game point. I want to get so much clothing. Like, I have so many ideas in my head.
You got so many
clothing.
ideas
Yeah.
in your head, but you choose the same shirt as me this morning.
No, babe, I'm talking.
Oh,
Tyler.
You just wanted
I
to,
need to
do
be-
something cute. Just admit it. You wanted to do something cute.
No, I just like your style. So I wanted to like put a little edge to my style today.
That's cool. We hardly ever wear like we have a lot of the same clothes because of Wake, but we hardly ever wear the same clothes on the same day, so that's cool.
Yeah. No, listen though. I feel like, okay, hi guys. So when we like go out to events and stuff, I'll like pick an outfit, but low key, I know you in your head are like, okay, how do we like coordinate the outfit to make sure we like both compliment each other and stuff? Like,
yeah. I think we've become accustomed to that because it's kind of tacky. Like when one person is wearing one thing and both of the outfits
I think
don't
that's
fit.
cute. What I'm saying here is you're trying to.
But that's because that's how my mind works.
No,
you know
I think
what I mean?
it's cute though. Like,
and when we a team of 5 and 10, I'm gonna make sure the same. When we go to an event, we all gotta like kind of coordinate somehow. You know what I mean? We can't be looking.
Dang, I
off.
thought I was just special. Like,
You're special, babe.
I thought
you
this whole
special,
time,
except that's a
this
part
whole
of it.
time I thought like, oh, my husband wants to like match with me and stuff,
But
and
that
make sure we look good together.
That's a part of it.
Now you over here. No, he's trying. Do you see how he's trying to really hide how he feels because he wants to be cool right now? Yes, he does.
That's not it. That is a part of it. You are right. You on point with that. But I'm saying though, like, you know what I mean. Even when we have a big team,
yeah.
You know, we gotta like, we don't have to all wear the same colors and all have the same vibe, but we at least need to, there needs to be some like, you know, some synergy, some cohesiveness, some harmony with our fits.
Okay, babe.
When we go places.
Okay, got you, Ty.
You know, if you're in high school right now and you dream of working at Wake someday, man, just know you're going to be fly when we go out to these events. Okay. Welcome to People Being People, everyone. This is People Being People with Mona and Tyler and Mona. You know what we're about on this podcast: growth, creativity, fashion, lifestyle. And this is just a medium for us to have some conversation and just be raw and just talk. Just be people, you know? Hope your Monday is off to a great start. This is people being people. Let's get to it.
Sometimes it's a tongue twister.
I know, people being people. That's like that little, what's the thing we used to say in grammar school, like the tongue twisting thing?
Oh, abracadabra. No, not abracadabra.
Whatever it is, guys. This is people being people. Let's get to it.
Peter Piper took a pepper peep. I don't know. Right?
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
People being people, everyone. Self-love isn't an easy journey.
Especially when you came from a really broken place inside of you.
It's an everyday choice.
I made a mistake.
What mistake did you make?
Hey, we being real and raw on this podcast. I have to go to the restroom, but it's okay. I'm going to have to hold it.
You better clench them cheeks, fam.
No, it's because I've
we
been
already
drinking
rolling.
water, and I have this smoothie I made this morning. And now I'm
she
like
low-key been over here like.
Now I'm over here.
It's a bead of sweat dripping down your head.
I know. I'm just like, no, literally when you press play in my head, I'm like, oh my God, Mona, like, why didn't you go? Because low-key I had to go, but I was like, I just want to sit. Like, I don't want to walk down the stairs. Yeah, I know.
It is what it is.
True. Yeah.
Well, good thing about the weather heating up is the toilet seat won't be that cold in the bathroom anymore.
Guys,
don't y'all hate that when you go to sit down and like relax on the toilet, and you know, so you're watching a YouTube video or something and you sit on the seat and it feels like ice cubes?
I know, especially since like for us, we're in the warehouse, so the bathroom, oh my gosh, guys, in the winter, It is so cold in the bathroom.
Like freezing. It feels like outside.
If we don't turn on the heat in there. But if you do turn on the heat in the bathroom, then it's the warmest room when we first walk in the morning. It's, Yeah. If you guys wanted to know.
Let's welcome in summer. Warm toilet seats, I guess.
It's April. Heck yes. Summer is coming. I'm sure it's summer and feels like summer in like Cali. I'm sure. I don't really know.
I love summer. I do. I love summer. I love that it's a time for us to get out with family, friends, be outside, get outside of the house because we're cooped up indoors all winter. But I think the one thing I don't like about summer is it's not good for, fashion.
Yeah.
Because I like wearing all type of stuff. Like fall, winter are great seasons for fashion because you can wear anything.
Yeah, that's true. Unless, in summer, when it comes to fashion, you can get creative. Yeah. And make
I'm still going to be wearing anything. I don't care.
Yeah. Who cares? As long... You hear that, guys?
I think that's Raiden's game.
Oh, my gosh. I'm like...
what? Police sirens? We never hear that over here.
No, I'm like, oh, my God. That was distracting, guys. Sorry.
Almost some flashbacks. That's what it used to sound like every 20 minutes when I lived in Chicago. Every 20 minutes, sirens.
Hey, now you can, have peace here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and create.
Real talk. I didn't know how I felt about that at first because I used to need the noise to fall asleep. Like I used to need like trains and cars and all of that noise to fall asleep.
You have mentioned that to me. I think when we lived in Aberdeen, because wasn't there a train by our?
I think it was.
Yo, he needs to turn that down.
Hey, Raiden.
Sorry, guys. It's interrupting, but it's very distracting. I'm sure it's distracting to you guys, too.
Hey, could you turn that down a bit for us, please?
Go in mommy's office. Parenting one-on-one.
Okay, yeah, it is what it is.
But yeah, so how have you been liking just being creative recently and, where you are at in your life right now?
I've been loving it.
Yeah.
I think I've always been on this journey. I think ever since I was a child of just seeking growth always as a creative. But recently I feel that I've been stepping into my calling a lot more, not just as a business owner and as a creative, but as a person, I think I'm in this space in my life where I'm claiming everything and not just one thing, not just being a creative or not just being a business owner, but I think I'm, again, stepping in my calling and learning how to be a boss in all areas, as a creative, as a business owner, as a husband.
As a dad.
You were waiting for me to say. You didn't even let me get it out myself. I was going,
because he's my husband now, guys.
Yeah, but just everything, just all aspects of life, growth everywhere. So just in specifically as a creative, I think that's been helping me as a creative, even in itself, just
I think
enjoying the process of everything.
Yeah, no, we've talked about this a lot. But I think in order to be a good business owner, you have to be good in all aspects of your life, personal and business, to be able to make sure your business is striving. Because again, as it is a lifestyle. It's not just a, job where you clock in and out. This is our lifestyle. But I like that. Too. I really like that. I think the same for me too, is just continue to growing and become more aware of who I am and, for example, what my roles are when it comes to our business. Because sometimes when it's just Tyler and me, it sometimes can be, we play this role and that role and that role, and sometimes we overstep into the other person's role without meaning to, but then it kind of throws off this synergy or doesn't really make sense, you know?
Yeah.
And so just learning that okay, what are my roles here in business and what are my roles too outside of business, because me and you do have roles when it comes to personal life as well. And
That's good.
so I just think just figuring out what my roles are, and so me and Tyler can work more better with each other, because sometimes when we don't, it just overlaps, and then it can, in a sense, get chaotic or confusing for us, or trying to be something that we are not.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, Tyler and I had a really good conversation the other day. I really wish we were recording it. Remember me?
Those conversations be so fire when we in the kitchen and we cooking dinner and we just have these natural conversations, you know.
Yeah.
That would be a good podcast if a recorder was recording all the time, that is. But it's hard to catch those moments.
It was
because it'd be a lot of value in those moments to offer to people, I think. It's hard to catch them though. But just speaking in terms of roles, you know, what we're talking about today and everything you just mentioned, that's so important to understand, because that's how things flow efficiently. And like you said, I think sometimes the problem is that we wear so many hats right now. And the other problem is just defining those boundaries and defining what those roles mean, you know, specifically being a creative director and a marketing director. Sometimes people can misconstrue them and like, you know, confuse them with each other, because they both kind of have similarities. But I think we've been defining that over the years so that we can, you know, just be more strong in our roles, with me being the creative director and you being the marketing director. And just thinking back on, you know, times in the past where, you know, we would confuse those things.
Me personally, I would confuse them a lot. You can, you
can
be real and raw, baby.
I think it's because, like, you know, marketing directors, they are creative people. There is some creativity in that. And with, you know, the creative director role, there needs to be some data, you know, some logic, and some understanding when it comes to the people you're trying to reach or that you're reaching. So they can be confusing sometimes. They can get mixed up at times. But I think where we are now, we've defined those roles and we're more solid in them these days.
No, I agree with you. So going back to our conversation that we had the other week. So guys, again, I really wish we could have recorded this conversation, because yes, it was a tough conversation. There was moments where Monalisa Perez was getting too passionate, or Perez, oh my God, Monalisa Weathersby.
Yeah, you trying to give me shit. You just messed up.
I'm sorry. I love you.
No,
hey, it's still new. We haven't been married for a year, so it's like kind of unlearning.
You're talking about the brand, Monalisa Perez, the brand.
Brand, yeah.
I got you.
So okay, on a side note, we are married, obviously, but we decided to keep my name Monalisa Perez on like all social medias for the brand. So yeah, so if people are wondering why hasn't she changed her last name, that's why, like, on social media. But anyway, okay, back. Sorry.
Like, why isn't her name Monalisa Blake on Facebook now? Like, what?
People think your last name is Blake. It's Weathersby.
It's whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
that's what it's. That's good. That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, let me get back on track, guys. I'm sorry, but so when we were having this conversation, you know, it was a very hard conversation, but it was so passionate and so good that, like, we resolved so much for, you know, our roles when it comes to our company. Because if I'm being honest, I was calling myself the creative director, when in reality I'm more so the marketing director.
You're more so. You are.
I am. I'm sorry. See, I'm unlearning. All right. Thank you for catching me. But I'm the marketing director. That's what I'm good at. And I think I was getting it confused was, one, because I was seeing other creative directors on social media that really wasn't, how do I say this?
I think they confuse it too.
Yeah, because can I say, like, who?
Don't say no names.
Okay.
No, we're not putting nobody on blast.
No, she's gonna watch the podcast, but okay.
No, it's fine. We're not putting nobody on blast.
Okay.
You know, but I think, again, it can be confusing because being a marketing director, you do have to use creativity.
Yeah.
And sometimes you say this thing which I disagree with, you say, I'm not a logical person. But you are, because
Yeah.
what you do requires logic, data, research, all of that.
And it's crazy, you know. Oh, sorry. You can,
No, it's
because
good.
I'm getting excited
Go ahead.
now. I'm
Go ahead.
sorry. You can talk.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm done.
And it's crazy, you know, that you say that, because it's true. I don't really see myself as like Tyler said, logical, but in reality, I actually am when it comes to my role as a marketing director. I'm always envisioning what our target audience would like, or how they would feel when it comes to a marketing campaign, and how to get our target audience in this type of clothing and that specific dress and that color. And so I never really realized that, wait, I am being logical and analytical. I just thought like,
That's what I've been saying, fam.
Okay,
I've
you can
been
go.
telling you. So stop saying you're not a logical person.
Yeah.
I think that that's an area that I've grown in as well, because I used to say, I'm a creative in a businessman costume.
Yeah, you
but I've
always-
stopped saying that. I'm a businessman. I'm a creative. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm all these different things. And I can't just call myself one thing. You know what I mean? That's putting myself in a box. So that's something that I've been working on this year, you know, just walking in that calling and, you know, just defining these roles more and realizing that, you know, the creative director is the innovator, the visionary, you know, the person that brings color or conversation or controversy to a specific set of things, or a piece, or installation of art, or whatever, a company. And, you know, your role as a marketing director, being the logical person, understanding how our customer thinks, understanding our target audience,
Psychology.
understanding how to reach them. Yeah.
Yep.
So there is logic there.
we should pull those two different up real quick. Sorry.
Let's see here. I just pretty much just said it.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Yeah, but just realizing those things and defining them, you know, the creative person, you know, bringing that artistic approach that creates conversation and that connects with people in that level, you know, sparking thought, all of that good stuff. And then the marketing director understanding strategically how to reach these people where they are, you know, what are the things that they like, all of that good stuff. It's been awesome, you know, defining that stuff. And I think we've grown, you know, in so many areas, you know, just throughout the process of you know, just defining those roles.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think I'm honestly, guys, I'm distracted right now because I wanted to pull up the marketing director and the creative director so they can actually get a definition, and that's what I was trying to do on my phone. So now I'm
Guys,
distracted.
she said it before. Monalisa has ADHD, so we can be talking about one thing and then she'll want to swoop to, you know, having me do a fact check when we already checked those facts before the podcast and stuff. So
because
it's all good. You know, you said it before.
Yeah, no, the reason why is because I wanted to talk off of that description, like you pulling it up, and then we could talk about it.
You want me to pull it up here?
Yes, thank you, because
well,
it will
if you
make
want me to
happier.
pull it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can pull it up for you.
Yeah, no, but that conversation, you know, last week where, you know, we were in the kitchen talking about it, just really opened our eyes. And I remember after the conversation, Tyler was like, this solved so much for us. Like, these hard conversations we needed to have.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it goes with like so many different roles, not just business wise, but also personal. You know, we've really been we've really been adjusting to what is my role as a wife and a mother? What is Tyler's role as a husband and, a father, you know?
Yeah.
And so we've been, you know, learning that and
I got it pulled up for you right here. So marketing director, by definition, a marketing director oversees a company's marketing strategy, introducing policies, goals, and initiatives. That's pretty much what the marketing director does there. So there is logic to that, Monalisa. It takes logic to be able to, you know, just walk in that role. And I think you do a great job at that.
Yeah,
and
I love putting...
You really understand our customers. You understand how to talk to them. You understand what they're feeling. And, you know, I really appreciate that about you and what you bring to the table. You do an awesome job at that.
And you do an awesome job at the creative director as well. And, you know, going back while he looks up the creative director, that is so true with, you know, the marketing director. I do all of that. And I love being able to, like, for example, the marketing director also, you know, has hands on when it comes to the campaign and the psychology behind the campaign. And how do we make sure that this campaign is going to tell a story to our customers, you know, so they feel something and they feel connected to the brand. And so I do all of that and I figure that all out. And for some reason, that's where I got that confused with the creative director and the marketing director, because there is creativity in marketing, but also there is analytical and logical. And I'm more so,
Right.
that.
And I believe that what creative directors do is they kind of, you know, they understand those things, but they create ways to break the bonds and the, you know what I mean, boundaries of things to spark that conversation. And, you know, specifically by definition, you know, here on Google, what it says, a creative director is a person that makes high-level creative decisions. With those decisions being overseeing, you know, creation of creative assets, assets such as advertisements, products, events, logos, all of that good stuff. So just in defining those roles and realizing, all right, we're doing a pop-up shop. That's where my vision comes into play, and, you know, that innovation comes into play. All right, how do we want to make the person feel when they walk into this room? And just mapping out how everything is going to be creatively, you know what I mean, to connect with people. And then, you understand specifically what that person is looking for. You know, so I think that's... And
then, you know, that comes in where, you know, like, for instance, like, say we're doing a pop-up shop, you know, how do we do a campaign for the pop-up shop that's going to get people's attention? How do we get people in? You know, what you were saying, the planning and making sure that overall the pop-up shop or event that we're trying to do is a success.
Absolutely. So that's where we intertwine, because there is similarities, but it's important to understand those roles so we can work efficiently, you know, so we're not overstepping boundaries with each other, and so that we can have a healthy working relationship. So it's so important to define your roles, even if you're new in your business, if you have a small team. Defining those roles is so important so you can work efficiently, you know, and so that you guys can really move together as a unit. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, no, I agree. This conversation was good. Like I you know, I agree with everything. I feel like I've had everything that I wanted to say out. But yeah, no, this was a fun conversation.
It was a fun conversation. I'm excited.
And guys, Tyler and I too, we created a new schedule for ourselves. So wish us luck on that, because, you know.
And a daily schedule.
Our daily schedule. Like we really got like
down to the nitty gritty,
and it feels good.
It does feel good. You know, that's so important in life itself.
Sometimes you got to revise that.
Just having, just going back to it, refining it all the time, because when you develop habits that are good, they still require some refinement so that you don't get, you know,
bored, to be quiet.
And not just bored, so,
I'm not just
so
bored.
That you don't stay average, because even in having good habits, there becomes a time where you get so used to that habit, and you can find yourself being average with even that good habit. So it's important to refine them, define them, you know, fine tune them, all of that good stuff.
No, I agree. We've been doing good.
We've been doing good with that.
We have a lot of cool stuff coming, and
pat myself on the back. Pat yourself. And if you're out there, you know, listening to this podcast, and that's something you're struggling with right now, you know, developing good habits in your life, don't beat yourself up. You know, 1% is better than 0%. Being 1% better at something over time, you know, compounds. So just focus on becoming a little bit better. You know, every time you do something, every day. Don't try to do it all at once.
Yeah, don't try to 10x it. All right.
You'll get there eventually, but I think that's where a lot of people quit and throw in the towel, because they want these super remarkable results right away, overnight. But that's not reality. You know,
some people be another topic for a podcast.
Some people, you know, there is a few people out there that get lucky with certain stuff, and some people are just born with God-given talents in a specific area, or discipline, or, you know, all of that stuff. But For everyone else, I think it's important to just, accept that it's okay to move at your own pace at times, and 1% is better than nothing. So yeah, just don't feel bad when it comes to that. If you're starting a business, if you're creative yourself, whatever you're doing in life, even if it's at home with family, whatever, again, 1% is better than nothing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
But so we figured out.
Yeah, we figured those roles out. All right, good. Check. We can check that off our list. We don't have to talk about it again.
No.
We're not having this conversation again.
No.
All right.
We hope
Marketing director.
Monalisa, the marketing director.
Okay. Creative director. All right.
No, you have to say your full name and then.
Tyler Blake, creative director. Monalisa Perez.
Weathersby, excuse you.
Okay, Monalisa Weathersby,
the marketing director.
All right, we got it figured out.
And hey, if you guys, if this helps you, again, if you're starting a business, if you have a small team and you guys aren't sure what your roles are, we hope that this really helped you guys and opened your eyes and made you think a little bit.
Yeah,
so
it is what it is.
Yes.
A little bit more about summer clothing before we get out of here.
Yes.
Is there a specific type of look that you're going for summer? Just in terms of styling.
Are you talking
clothes.
Personal?
Yeah, not outside of weight.
Oh, personal.
Not
yeah.
speaking about weight clothing or anything.
Okay,
Just personally, is there something you're looking forward to, wearing this summer? What's that?
This summer I definitely want to do pop of colors. Sorry guys, I have to burp again. Oh my God. Okay, my bad. Hey, this is real and raw. Like, I'm not trying to fake it. All right.
Explain yourself, fam.
No, but I definitely want to do like pop of colors, like yellow, play around with purples, like bright purples, oranges. And then I this summer too, I really want to step in my power as a strong business woman vibe, and so playing around with different blazers and different wide leg pants, and just really stepping into that, which I think I already have. I have.
Yeah.
But
you
really,
you're starting to step into it
because from last summer it wasn't like that at all. So this summer I just want to make sure, and I got a new clothing piece on the way.
Love it.
That I ordered for myself. So yeah, what about you?
That's hard to say. It's hard to say specifically, but I think I would agree with you on that. I want some more blazers. I need some more blazers in my wardrobe. Stuff like that. I'm looking forward to styling some blazers because I rarely do that. So that's something I think.
And you look handsome in blazers.
Wait to see it. Right?
What about you guys?
To see it. It's going to be a surprise. I got some cool stuff that I'm excited about styling this summer. So
yay.
Yeah. Let's get it. What about, like Mona said, what about you? If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, drop it in the comments. What are you looking forward to styling yourself with this summer? Weight clothing? No, I'm joking. Shameless plug there. What are you looking? Or they sell. What are you looking forward to styling yourself in this summer? Let us know in the comments on Facebook and YouTube. And we'll see you guys next Monday. This is People Being People with Mona and Tyler. Tyler and Mona. Go make your Monday great. Remember, 1% is better than nothing. Give yourself some grace and reach for greatness in this life. Let's get it.
Bye.
Self-love isn't an easy journey.
Especially when you came from a really broken place inside of you.
It's an everyday joy.